Yo. Hello, hello, hello. Huh? Check the audio. The visuals working now. I need to check audios now. Ah. Try it, yeah. Ah. Hello, 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 hello. Red Wolves, Red Wolves. Can you hear me? Red Wolves. Nothing, nothing, nothing from the Red Wolves. Nothing from the Red Wolves. Nothing from. Want it all. I'm gonna leave a breadcrumb. Say a song. Red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum. Uh, Grainy, not clear. Honestly, right now. No, I want to hear myself. That's what I want to do. Like, I don't think I'm mic one. Am I mic one? No, I'm mic two. Bet, 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 bet. Ah. What? Me either, but we just gonna rock. Hello and welcome to your live coverage of, well, Reinhardt University's. I don't know. I haven't done an away game for IUE, so don't really know the script for this one. I am the one and only Corey Hogue. With me today, no Isaiah Hoffman, no partner. It's just me solo with the Red Wolves. We are on the road here at Reinhardt University, and right now we are getting set up and ready to go as Jeremiah Landers, Cole Henry, Dwayne Robinson, Toby Billups, and Terrell Jewell step on the court for the Red Wolves. Players are ready. Refs are ready. We are underway here at Reinhardt University. Down low, Reinhardt trying to move some offense. Inside, going for the punt fake, step back, that's going in. Make that the first point to go for Reinhardt University. It's Toby Billups taking it up the court. Henry, back to Billups on the right. Billups calling some action, inside to Henry. Can't catch that one. It's going to go out of bounds. Ball going to Reinhardt University. Red Wolves coming off a fantastic win against St. Francis University last week, where Toby Billups had 22 for himself, and Mikey Johnson, freshman guard, had 19. That shot will not go for Reinhardt. It's going to be called out of bounds as well. Inbound, that's a three. Won't go. Rebound, Cole Henry. Here's Toby. Up to Jeremiah Landers. Loses it off his foot. It's back to Reinhardt. That's a three ball. That one won't go. In the hands of Cole Henry. We're back with Toby Billups. Jeremiah Landers now on the right wing. Over inside to Terrell Jewell. Jewell looking for options. Finds Cole Henry. Henry, that's a three. That one won't go. Rebound by Reinhardt. It's going to be A.J. Shaw on the side of Reinhardt, top of the key. Over to Jackson Sosa. Sosa. Over to Brown. Inside to Fisher. Fisher can't find someone. Back to Shaw. Shaw trying to work on Henry. That one will not go. Rebound Terrell Jewell. We're back on the way with the Red Wolves. Here's Billups to Henry. Trying to get him started here in the first half. And we have a foul on Reinhardt. Cole Henry possibly heading to the line for two. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, no Isaiah Hoffman with me today. He was at home for the women's volleyball game against Kentucky Christian. Back to the action now. Toby Billups inbounds to Terrell Jewell. Now over to Cole Henry. Whistle blown, and that's going to be a foul on the Red Wolves. So ball going back to Reinhardt University. Billups trying to have a conversation with the refs. Back to the action now. It's A.J. Shaw guarded heavily by Jeremiah Landers. Great defense from Landers. Over to Sosa. Outside to Brown. It's going to find its way right back to Shaw. Back to Brown in the corner. He's trying to work on Terrell. That one does go! Mid-range shot falling down for Derek Brown. Here's Phillips trying to make a rebuttal. Over to D-Rob. Inside to Terrell Jewell. That shot won't go as well. Red Wolves can't find any offense for themselves. And with that, Caleb Maurer looking to check in here after this free throw, but Terrell Jewell is heading to the line for two. Jewell. First one does not go. His second one. The second free throw does go for himself. Score now 0-4 here in Georgia. Don't know exactly where, but we're in Georgia. I'll tell you that here at Reinhardt University. Here's Reinhardt. A.J. Shaw. Mikey Johnson in for the Red Wolves as well. Almost a full freshman squad out there other than Dwayne Robinson and Caleb Maurer. Landers trying to keep it inside. Almost blocked by Cole Henry. But I believe that's going to be a foul on Cole Henry. This first free throw for Fisher does go. 1-5 your score. Your second one. It does drop for Fisher. So now make it 1-6 here at Reinhardt. Here's Mikey Johnson, like I said, just came off a 19-game point, and that's inside to Cole Henry, and he gets his to go, make the score 3-6. Red Wolves down by 3. Here's Sosa. That's the inside work to the big man, rebound Cole Henry. Now to Mikey Johnson. He's trying to get uphill. Johnson, pass off to Maurer, over to Henry, thinks about the three, goes for it, doesn't go. Rebound Maurer, inside to Henry. He wants to take the contact. He does, so he'll head to the line for two. Great work from the freshman Cole Henry. He was a player to look out for from the RSC's preseason poll. His first one will not go. The second one for Henry. It goes. Make the score 5-6. Red Wolves down by 1 now. And Sean Shows checking into the game. Shaw guarded by Johnson. Fisher guarded by Landers. Sosa, almost a steal from Caleb Maurer. Sosa guarded by Maurer now. Sosa driving through, trying to get through contact. Stolen by Mikey Johnson. Red Wolves downhill. Johnson. What? So they're going to wave that shot off. They're going to call a foul on the Red Wolves. So 5-6 your score here. Red Wolves still down by 1. Reinhardt ball. A.J. Shaw, guarded by the freshman Mikey Johnson. Shaw takes a long three. That one doesn't go. He grabs his rebound. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Sean. Here's Mikey Johnson. Clear airways. Skips through. Back outside to Robinson for three. Doesn't go. Sosa going for the stop and pop. That one doesn't go. Rebound Landers. Jeremiah Landers. Pass to Maurer for three. Won't go. Ball back in the hands of A.J. Shaw. Now it's in the hands of Fisher on the right corner. Back to Sosa. And with that, we have a media timeout. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the IUE Sports Network. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to the IUE Sports Network. 5-6 your score here in Reinhardt, Georgia. Both teams just coming out of a media timeout. Wouldn't say a lot of confusion, but just a lot of talk going on right now. But either way it goes, whistle blows, we're back in action. Sosa for three, won't go. Reinhardt really searching for that three-ball spark. Fisher driving in baseline, back outside to Sosa. He thought about another three. And Kyle Tolbert checking into the game. And somehow Red Wolves family making it out here to Georgia as well. But a lot of substitutions now for the Red Wolves. Jameer Ajabadi, Mikey Johnson, Caleb Maurer, Sean Shows, and Jeremiah Landers. Three ball doesn't go. Wow, what was, all right. Here's Maurer over to Landers. Landers quickly heading up, taking contact inside to Sean Shows, but the dunk won't go. And I think the Red Wolves has found the piece they need for offense in Sean Shows. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Oh, this should be louder somehow. Hello? Yeah. That one won't go. Trolls here in Georgia as well. That second one for Shows does go. So score now 6-6.
What the Red Wolves need to do for Reinhardt right now is play a little bit of defense, stay disciplined, and just hit the shots as usual. Here's Johnson. Who is this guy? And Fisher for Midi. That one does go. Reinhardt starting to get active. Here's Ajabadi. Jameer over to Jeremiah Landers. Up top to Sean Shows. Shows back to Ajabadi. Outside to Maurer, almost loses it. Maurer trying to drive in. Difficult shot, gets it to go! Tack on 2 for Caleb Maurer. Fisher trying to get past Landers. Heavy defense from the Flanders. Stolen from Shows, here's Maurer. Maurer loses it. They're giving it to their big man outside. Fisher for 3, won't go. But the putback will. It's starting to get hot here in Reinhardt University. Johnson going through, taking contact. And the alley-oop to Jameer Ajabadi does go, making it 10-10, even score. Maurer spacing up on Tucker Lowe. Back outside to Jones. Jones to Fisher for 3, way off. Here's Jameer, pass to Mikey Johnson. Johnson. Back to Maurer. Maurer thought about the 3, trying to go inside. Looking for an option, finds Johnson. So now they're going to go ahead and remark it up. Johnson over to Landers. Landers trying to move inside, finds Ajabadi. Ajabadi trying to move inside, finds Johnson. Post work, doesn't go, rebound low for Reinhardt. They find Sosa for 3! Reinhardt University offense firing on all cylinders. Here's Mikey Johnson. Easy lay, doesn't go. He wants the call, but nothing coming from it. Low, yet again trying to go through. And that's an and 1 for Reinhardt. Substitutions coming in for the Red Wolves. Toby Billups, Cole Henry, and the one and only Terrell Jules. They're going to be out there with Mikey Johnson and Jameer Ajabadi. So now you have your starting point guard back in for the Red Wolves with a killer 2 guard out there. Jameer at your 3, Henry at your 4, Terrell Jules possibly at your 5. Billups up court. Over to Johnson. To Henry. Henry back to Billups. Left wing, Billups trying to get through. Finds Henry inside. This is post work from Cole Henry, the freshman. Back to Toby Billups for 3. Give it to him. Toby Billups for 3. And that's an easy lay for Fisher. Back to Jameer. Inside work, give him the foul. 13-18 your score here in the first half with 10:59 left. That first one for Jameer Ajabadi, I believe does go. Second one for Jameer Ajabadi does go. So now here is Ariel Jones, guarded by Jameer. Ajabadi with the heavy defense. That's out of bounds, but they're keeping it on the side of Reinhardt. With that, Fisher checks out, and they're going to bring in A.J. Shaw. And it's going to be Ariel Jones to inbound to Shaw. Shaw, guarded by Jameer Ajabadi. Ajabadi creeping up on defense. He's going to take the contact, doesn't get the shot to go. Rebound Terrell Jewell. Here's Billups downhill. Crazy pick from Jewell. Loses the ball to Toby Billups. It's Reinhardt for three. Doesn't go. Rebound Terrell Jewell. Here's Henry. Slowing down the pace. Spin move for the midi. It goes. Cole Henry's shot does drop. They're going to let him go to the charity stripe for one. 17-18 your score. This shot will tie the game in the first half. Henry ties it. 10-15 in your first half. Caught in the trap. What? (18-18) your score. (18-19) now. A lot of talking going on here in Reinhardt. Just want to let you all listen to the environment going on here. Here's Johnson bringing the ball down. Johnson to Henry. Inside work. It won't go, but they'll call the foul. So he'll head to the line for two. Great look from the refs. Henry's first shot will go, making it 19-20 your score. Second one yet again will tie game. The second one will go. Fisher will check back in for Reinhardt. And then looking at some team comparisons now, both teams not looking too good from the three-point line. And, yep. A lot of commotion on that shot. So what will they call it? Goaltending, or are they going to let the shot drop, or are they going to call well, Reinhardt's heading to the line, so they're going to leave the foul call on the floor. But team comparisons, 23-20. What? 23-20. This is not right. Well, 20-21 your score, I can tell you that. There we go. There we go. Now, IU East 4 of 9 from field goal. Reinhardt 7 of 20, so they are taking the primary shots over here as that second one does go for Reinhardt. Looking at the threes, they are 1 of 4 are the Red Wolves, 1 of 6 is Reinhardt. And then looking at the free throws, Reinhardt just pure from the charity stripe, 7 of 7, 8 of 10 are the Red Wolves. Looking at turnovers though, 4 for the Red Wolves, 2 for Reinhardt. Johnson, top of the key to Kobe Watson, downward pass to Cole Henry! Reinhardt trying to respond. They're passing it back to Fisher, guarded by Cole Henry. Back to A.J. Shaw, guarded by Dwayne Robinson. Fisher for 3, that one won't go. Here's Mikey Johnson, walking down Sosa. Nice and easy. Outside, Watson, pass to Robinson for 3, won't go. A.J. Shaw trying to find Fisher inside. Fisher filling out Cole. That one won't go. Rebound, Cole Henry. Johnson yet again. 22 your score tie game here in Reinhardt if you're just now subbing in. And we have a jump ball. Ball will go to the Red Wolves. And I believe this is Reinhardt's women's basketball team well, I can only assume. We have a timeout on the side of Reinhardt. So with that, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout of our own. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the IUE Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back to the IUE Sports Network as Mikey Johnson gets one to go. Taking the lead is the Red Wolves, 24-22 your score with 8:08 left in the first half. Here's A.J. Shaw, guarded by Dwayne Robinson. Shaw backtracking, trying to find Sosa. He does. Right wing is Sosa, guarded by Mikey Johnson. Back to Fisher. Over to A.J. Shaw again. Back to Sosa for 3. That one doesn't go. Rebound, Cole Henry. Henry going to give it off to Johnson. Finds open D-Rob. Into Kobe Watson inside the paint. Watson trying to fight through. And that's going to be a foul on Reinhardt. Great job from the officials. Assistant coach Bishop Smith has been very vocal, not just today, but yesterday. He has really taken charge of this team since he's come in, taking the place of Coach Tyler Rigby. And that shot for Watson does not go. Here's Shaw, guarded by Dwayne Robinson. I don't see the issue here. Refs telling Kobe Watson, and I believe that is Lowe, who is heading to the line. How he got to the line, no clue, but he's there. 24-22. Well, won't get that one. Here's Johnson. Johnson to Landers. Landers to Watson. Back to Landers. Trying to get some inside work from Johnson. Landers thought about the three. Step back three. Won't go. A.J. Shaw downhill. Cole Henry with the block. Fisher with the rebound. No one there. He'll get it to go. 24-24 tie game. 6:46 left in this one in the first half. Johnson guarded by Sosa. D-Rob over to Landers. Landers inside to Dwayne Robinson. 26-24. Shaw. Reinhardt's have it in their own left wing. Here's Fisher. Back to Shaw, right wing. Back to Lowe, over for a three ball. It was touched. Here's Johnson for the rebound. Johnson slow and steady. Thought about the three, passing it off to Henry. Henry inside, blocked by Fisher. Here's Sosa downhill, guarded by Landers. It's A.J. Shaw having his team take a second, getting some coaching. Shaw back to Sosa. Sosa right wing. Fisher for three. No one there. Still misses. Here's Landers. Inside. Oh, what a lay from the freshman guard, Jeremiah Landers. Fisher. He's going to pass it off to Shaw on the logo. Foul going against Cole Henry. So Shaw will head to the line for two. What he said. Couple substitutions coming in for the Red Wolves. Caleb Maurer will check in. And a freshman that we did not see during the St. Francis game, Owen Cannon, checking in for the first time of his collegiate career here at Reinhardt University. So you have Sean Scholes, Jeremiah Landers, Caleb Maurer, Jameer Ajabadi, and Owen Cannon out there for your Red Wolves. Here's Cannon. Really shows shades of the one guard, Toby Billups. Cannon to Maurer. Ball now in Landers' hands. Landers taking it up. It will go! 30-26 your score. Landers trying to get the steal. He'll get called for the foul. And with that, I believe we're going to go ahead and head to a media timeout. Yes, we are below 5, so we will head to a media timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the IUE Sports Network. Welcome back to the IUE Sports Network. It's kind of sideways. Boom, right there. You got it, big dog. There you go, Noah. 32-28 your score. 4 minutes left in this one. A.J. Shaw heading behind the line to shoot his second free throws in this one. Here's Dwayne Robinson to inbound. Owen Cannon. Heading uphill. Stolen by Sosa. Looking for a call. Does Owen Cannon. But here's A.J. Shaw now. Shaw. Hand off to Sosa. Great matchup with Sosa and Owen Cannon. A.J. Shaw trying to work past Caleb Maurer. Loads. Hand off to Sosa. Guarded heavily. That mid-range doesn't go. Rebound Fisher, though. That second putback does not go. Rebound low. And it's A.J. Shaw on the right wing. Bounce pass to the left. Sosa thought about the three. Mid-range shot. Bounces in and out. Fisher put back. Will go. 32-33 your score here in Reinhardt. So with that, I believe we have another timeout. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the IUE Sports Network. Welcome back to the IUE Sports Network. 32-31 your score. I believe that one shot did not drop, or they did not count it. 3:09 left in their first half. Here's Dwayne Robinson to inbound, looking for Caleb Maurer. Finds Mikey Johnson. Johnson. Finds Watson. Watson handoff to Dwayne Robinson. Ball finds its way back to Johnson's hands, and that layup will go. 34-31 your score. Here's Shaw. He's going to find Brown. Brown back to Shaw. And this Reinhardt team really enjoys their ISO ball. Here's Lowe. Guarded by Dwayne Robinson. That post work looks amazing. Great footwork from the big man. Here's Johnson now looking to rebuttal with 34-33 your score. Red Wolves in the lead by 1. Maurer, step back. Thought about the three. Won't go. He'll take the midi, and it will go. Caleb Maurer's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. 36-33 your score. 2:02 left in the half. Reinhardt looking to go inside, but they find Brown top of the key. Brown trying to shake off Watson. He'll take the three. That one won't go. Rebound not Johnson. Johnson to Watson. Watson. Layup won't go, but he'll get the foul. Both coaches trying to talk to the freshmen, both Sean Shows and Mikey Johnson, but Kobe Watson on the line. His first one does not go. Looking at individuals, Cole Henry leading the Red Wolves with 8. They have Ajabadi, Landers, Maurer, and Johnson tying with 3. Shows Billups with 3. Ajabadi, Landers, Maurer, Johnson with 4. Shows Billups with 3. Dwayne Robinson with 2, and then Terrell Jules with 1. Owen Cannon, Kyle Tobert, and Kobe Watson all scoreless here in this one. Here's Lowe. Over to Jones. Back to Fisher, stolen by Watson. Kobe, he'll take it for himself for a lay. 38-33 your score. 1:20 left in your first half. Here's Jones. Jones back out to Fullwood. Fullwood down. It's a lot of movement, but they're going to go ahead in the inside work. That one won't go. Rebound, Sean Shows. It's Johnson now. Slowing down the pace. Looking for the screen from his freshman partner, Sean Shows. Johnson, yet again, slow and steady. He's entering that one place. Johnson taking it for himself, won't go. And with that, we're going to have a jump ball. So with that, 43 seconds left. Red Wolves up. Fisher, right wing. Stolen by Maurer. They're going to slow down the tempo. Red Wolves want the last shot. Johnson calling some play. Sean coming up for the screen. Johnson taking it. Johnson to Maurer. Maurer for three. Won't go. Stolen by Johnson. 3, 1. Oh my God! Johnson got it! Johnson got it at the buzzer! Johnson got it at the buzzer! Oh my goodness! What is going on here in Georgia? 41-33 your score. With that, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the IUE Sports Network. Welcome back to the IUE Sports Network. We're going into the second half, ladies and gentlemen. 41-33, your score here in Reinhardt, Georgia. I am the one and only Corey Hogue. With me today, no Isaiah Hoffman. He had to do women's volleyball back at home. Here's Toby Billups, guarded by Sosa. We're back underway. Cole Henry, left wing, back to D-Rob. Toby Billups, right wing now. Set back, trying to find options, finds Jeremiah Landers. He slips. That's going to be a steal for Reinhardt. So now it's Landers guarded by Shaw. Shaw looking for options. Ball back to Shaw. He's trying to relocate. That's out of bounds. A little bit too quick on that one. Reinhardt just not communicating out there. Looking at your leading scorers so far, Cole Henry coming out of that half with 8. Right behind him, Mikey Johnson sitting with 7. And then, of course, the one and only Toby Billups sitting with 4. Henry, 4-3, knocks it down! Sosa trying to get through Billups, back to Brown. That's a 3. That one will go 2. It's a 3-party. Here's Billups, guarded by Sosa. That one will go for Sosa. 47-36 your score. Rebound Terrell Jules on that shot. Billups to Dwayne Robinson. Robinson, spin move, blocked by Fisher. Robinson's back with it. He'll put it up, and they'll call a travel on him. Cole Henry was on the outside. I guess D-Rob just didn't see him. So ball will go back in the hands of Reinhardt University. 47-36, 18:09 left in the half. Shaw trying to run the same action again. Shaw trying to get through Landers. That one does go. Easy lay. Here's Henry. Inbound to Billups. Billups to Henry. Back to Billups. Top of the key. Landers trying to get through there. Blocked. Terrell Jewell can't get the putback. Terrell Jewell, he's just got to put a little bit more effort into his play. 47-38, 17-34 left on the clock. Fresh 30 left here for Reinhardt. Shaw trying to take the screen. Outside to Fisher. He's driving in. Gets the end one. (47-40) your score. Red Wolves up by 7 with 17:20 on the clock. Fisher can't get his second one. Rebound Terrell Jewell. Here's Cole. Henry driving in, trying to get it to go. Rebound Terrell. He can't keep it. Rail trying to get through. Outside to Henry. 4-3. Get it to go. Shaw guarded by Landers. Tensions are rising here in Reinhardt. Good way of walling up. Just a tough shot from Ariel Jones. Henry thought about the 3. He's going baseline. It's smacked out of his hands. No call. Jones, again, guarded by Billups. outside. A tech. They're going to give a tech. They're being real and they got a tech. Great eye from the ref. Great eyes. So Cole Henry will head to the line to shoot free throws. 50-42 your score. That one, green. He'll hit another one. Second one, green. So now score 52-42. Red Wolves up by 10. 16:25 on the clock. 23 seconds on shot. With Reinhardt, I believe, with possession. That shot will not go for Reinhardt. Here's Billups over to Landers. Landers trying to, but you. Back to the action here. Ariel Jones guarded by Jeremiah Landers. There you go, Billups. That's you all by yourself, and that's an easy lay. 54-42 your score, and it's an out of bounds on Reinhardt. Cole Henry the inbound, and it's a timeout for Reinhardt. No, not a timeout, substitution. A.J. Shaw checking in. Here's Jeremiah Landers. He's going to bring it down. Calling some actions. Let's see what the freshman can do. Hand off to Billups. Taking the screen from Terrell Jewell. Mid-range shot will not go. And it's stolen. We have a whistle. It's going to be out of bounds. Couple substitutions for the Red Wolves. Kobe Watson going to check in. Mikey Johnson checking in as well. So out on the floor for your Red Wolves. Toby Billups, Jeremiah Landers, Mikey Johnson, Terrell Jewell, and Kobe Watson. Landers, 4-3, won't go. And they're going to say that's going to be out on Reinhardt. So Red Wolves have a second attempt to get this one inbound and get a good shot. That's going to be Johnson inbound. 54-42, 15-19 left on the clock. 20 on shot. Johnson trying to find Landers. He does. Landers working inside, taking the contact, and they smother him inside. Watson on the inbound. Finds Terrell Jewell. Terrell Jewell backing him down. Blocked! That's a block! Here's A.J. Shaw downhill. Shaw taking the contact. That one will not go. Rebound by Shaw, and he'll get it to go for himself. His own second chance points. How will Toby Billups respond? 54-44. Red Wolves up by 10. 14:40 on clock. Here's Johnson. Mid-range stop and pop. Will go. Shaw over to Fisher. That's a cherry pick, and it won't go. But referees call a foul on the shot. That one will be on Terrell Jewell. Timeout is going to be on the side of Reinhardt. So with that, we're going to take a timeout here for ourselves. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the IUE Sports Network. Welcome back to the IUE Sports Network, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing you in the chat. I'm seeing. Go Red Wolves indeed. Right back to the action. You have Sean Shows checking in for the Red Wolves, Kobe Watson, Mikey Johnson, Toby Billups, and Jeremiah Landers. That's 3 freshmen out there for the Red Wolves. On the side of Reinhardt, you have A.J. Shaw, Tucker Lowe, Fisher, Brown, and Saints. As Fisher hits his first rebound. 56-45 your score now with 14:27 on the clock. Excuse me. That one won't go. Rebound, Kobe Watson. Watson over to Billups. Quickly heading downhill. Billups over to Johnson. Johnson to Landers. Landers trying to work inside. Back to Billups. Billups for 3. Give it to him. 59-45 your score. 26 seconds on shot. A.J. Shaw with the ball. Shaw guarded by Johnson. Here's Lowe for 3. That one definitely won't go. Sean Shows with an extra hustle with his play. So the ball will stay in the possession of the Red Wolves. Watson to inbound to Billups. That one will go off the layup from Jeremiah Landers, 61-45. Shaw calling some play. For 3, that one will go. Watson, back out to Billups for 3. That will be a foul. So Toby Billups will head to the line for 2. Huh? Oh, for 3. Excuse me. My fault. My bad. See, I have the manager Noah here. I offered to put him on the mic. He said he didn't want to. So he's the one that's kind of helping me with the cause as of right now. Billups, his second one, of course, Pierre. What's new? 63-48 your score. And his third one. Billups knocks down the third one. He's pure from the charity stripe. A.J. Shaw, guarded by Mikey Johnson. Little encouragement from the one guard. Billups on this possession. Shaw trying to find something. It's blocked. Tipped by Shows. Here's Billups on the other end. Landers looking to drive in, loses it, but regains possession. Landers looking for options. finds Watson for three, won't go. Here's Jones finding Sosa. He can't keep it in. Here's Billups. One-man army by himself gets it to go. 66-48. Reinhardt needs a timeout, a full one. 12:40 your score. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the IUE Sports Network. Welcome back to the IUE Sports Network here on YouTube. It's our debut episode here on YouTube. It's been 10 plus years since a broadcaster has been away on away games, and I'm proud to say that I am the first. Right back to the action, it's A.J. Shaw, guarded by Mikey Johnson. Shaw to Jones. Jones trying to find Sainz. Back to Shaw, back to Jones, top of the key. He's working in the mid-range. He can't get his to go. Rebound, Kobe Watson. Here's Billups. Pass to Watson. Over to Landers. Landers trying to find some options. He's going to slow his tempo down to find Billups. Billups with the snatch. Quick three. Get it to go. He's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. The man with the long distance relationship with the three has returned. Reinhardt. They find Shaw. Spin move. He walls up somehow. Will get the call. Does Shaw. Sean shows not happy with that call, but at the same time trying to understand where it was coming from. A.J. Shaw can't get his to go. Looking at scores on the floor. Toby Billups with 19, Mikey Johnson with 9, Landers with 6, Sean Shows with 3, and Watson with 2. On the side of Reinhardt, Shaw with 12, Derek Brown with 7, Ariel Jones with 4, Tucker Lauer with 5. 69-49 your score. Red Wolves up by 20, which is crazy. 11:38 years on the clock. Here's Billups. Finds Johnson. Johnson, quick spin move. He's trying to go inside and gets the foul call. 69-49 your score. Johnson's first free throw will go. And Johnson helping out the crowd. He's taking on the trolls here in Reinhardt. You gotta love it. Shaw working on Caleb Maurer. Maurer, he's been good for a couple steals in this one. Guarded by Billups. Mikey Johnson interrupting the passing lane. Here's Johnson slowing down the tempo, trying to get it uphill. Johnson. Another stoppage of play from ref. Oh, shot clock situation. For some reason, I believe this is Reinhardt's women's basketball team. They are just loving Mikey Johnson and the likes of the Red Wolves. Here's Sean Shows. Pass to Caleb Maurer. Back to Toby Billups, top of the key. Billups trying to drive in. Snatch back for three. Won't give it to him. Another three. That one won't go as well. Jones trying to get it for three. Great call from the ref. Here's Johnson. Trying to bring it up. Reinhardt not happy. Maurer thought about the three. Step back, redirection, back to Billups. Toby finding Johnson top of the key. Spin move, mid-range J, won't go. Rebound Watson. Watson going for the second chance points. That one won't go. Johnson tried to put it back up and it won't go. 3 attempts, nothing from it. Here's Jones on the other end. Pass to Sosa, thought about the three. Pump fake, that one also won't go. Here's Watson. Pass off to Johnson, slowing down the tempo. Inside to Watson. He'll take a charge. Does Ariel Jones. (71-49) your score here in Reinhardt with 10 minutes left. Owen Cannon checking back in for the Red Wolves. So you have Kobe Watson, Mikey Johnson, Caleb Maurer, and Owen Cannon and Sean Shows out there for the Red Wolves. These are going to be great, invaluable minutes for the freshman Owen Cannon as Shaw gets that one to go. Here's Cannon. Mikey Johnson, top of the key. Over to Kobe Watson, left wing. Shows to Maurer. Maurer thought about the three. I just know he did. Watson inside. They're going to call it a travel. 9 minutes left in the half. 71-51 your score. Jeez. And with that, we have immediate timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the IUE Sports Network. Welcome back to the action. 71-53 your score with Maurer on the right wing. Back to Cannon. Over to Cole Henry. Back to Johnson. Over to Maurer. Johnson driving in. Tried to find Owen Cannon. It's Fisher. And that's a dunk for Fisher. Reinhardt very happy about that one. They're down by 20. Oh, wow. Almost took him out of his shoes. Here's Maurer. Over to Terrell Jules. Inside post work. That one falls for Terrell Jules. 73-55 your score. 8:22 left in the second half. Here's Shaw. Trying to get past Owen Cannon. Mikey Johnson interrupting that pass. And it'll be out of bounds on the Red Wolves. Billups checking in for Cannon. Landers checking in for Johnson. Here's the inbound. Shaw, top of the key, trying to get past Landers. Inside bounce pass. Great work from Matt. Whoa! All right. Caleb Maurer getting called for that one. So Trent Cothran will head to the line for two. (73-56) your score. Reinhardt trying to find some way to crawl back into this one. Here's Billups. Over to Landers. Landers right wing. Back to Billups, top of the key. Over to Cole Henry. Inside to Terrell Jules. He's doubled, but they flash out. Rail, the big man, can't get it to go. Grabs his board. Moving it, gets it to go. The big man showing off the post work. Here's Shaw. Shaw walked over here, said he's been in the gym. He's been talking all game long. Outside to Fisher. Fisher's lay will go. 75-59 your score. 7:10 left in your second half. Billups taking the screen from Henry. Loses his defender. Landers for three. That's short. Coach Hester telling everyone to find their matchup. Here's Shaw. Fisher's lay will go. 75-61 your score. Great. Definitely Reinhardt's women's team. Either a women's team or volleyball team, one of the two. That first rebound, wow! Rolled in and out. Here's the second shot from Brown. Brown's second shot will go. 75-62 your score. Here's Billups trying to keep this lead. 6 minutes left in the half. Landers inside, too strong. The kid from Middletown, Ohio, trying to prove himself here in Georgia. (77-62) shot for three. Wow! Johnson now. Shaw not happy. Here's Landers. Inside to Henry. Henry backing down, and he gets the foul call. Billups to Landers. Johnson thought about the three. Up and under. Won't go though. Fisher gets the board. That's going to be a foul on Billups. So Fisher heads to the line for two. Red Wolves slowing down the offensive pace. Question of the day is, are they gassed? Little wet spot on the floor. Had to clean that up real quick. 77-65 with 5:24 on the clock here in Reinhardt, Georgia. Fisher's free throw will go. Second free throw from Fisher. Will go. Johnson bringing it down. Over to Landers. Inside to Henry. Nothing from it. That's going to be... Okay. Oh, wow. AJ saw here. Reinhardt ball. 77-67. Now it's a 10-point lead. Reinhardt now bringing it back. My 10 points was 20 points at the 15-minute mark. Jones somehow getting it to go. Red Wolves slowly losing this lead. Landers shot will go. Jones spin move. Somehow he'll get called to the line. 79-69 your score. 4:18 left in the second. And with that, Reinhardt calling a timeout. Don't go anywhere. Red Wolves need to talk it over. So do I. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the IUE Sports Network. Welcome back to the IUE Sports Network. 4:18 on the clock. 79-71 your score. Reinhardt down by 9. It was a 20-point lead at the 15-minute mark in the second half. Now with less than 5 left, it's only a 9-point game, and these free throws definitely will help from Jones. The first one goes. 79-72. Henry passing it into Landers. It's a press. Someone's got to get there. So now it's a travel. Reinhardt ball. Who's there? No one. Johnson with the rebound. Great work slowing down the tempo. He's working the defender. Johnson knows what to do. Taking a pick from Henry. Landers losing the ball over to Dwayne Robinson. Watson, right wing. They're going to call a foul on Reinhardt. Here's Johnson inbound. Back to Johnson. Spin move. Another foul. Sosa tried to take the ball from him while he was down. 3:51 left in the second half. 79-72 your score. Johnson heading to the line for 2. Well, 1, excuse me. No, I was right, 2. Looking across this gymnasium, Reinhardt very, very good at lacrosse. Johnson's second shot will go. Here's Sosa. Outside. It's going to be Brown. Back to Shaw. Shaw driving in. That one won't go. They still call a foul. And it looks like the coaching staff for the Red Wolves just don't know what's going on. They've given out the game plan. They've given out the victory for the success. The architect of victory himself, Mark Hester, over there trying to talk it over with men's leading scorer, Bishop Smith and Charles Peterson, excuse me. Shaw's free throw will go, make it 81-74 your score. Aaron Reinhardt, Watson to Landers. Landers, they're doubling, back to Watson. Johnson, right wing, slowing it down. Over to Cole Henry. Over to D-Rob, 4-3. Watson with the rebound. Johnson outside to Landers. Landers going to take it for himself. Dish pass to Watson. 83-74 your score. Here's Sosa. Finds Shaw, 4-3. Wow. Wow. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Billups to check in. Dwayne Robinson checking out. You got Billups, Johnson, Landers, and Henry, and Watson in there for the Red Wolves. Johnson slowing down the tempo. Over to Watson, dish pass to Billups, back to Landers. Everyone with a touch on the ball. Watson, right back to the hands of Toby Billups, the one guard. Billups going to the right. Midi won't go. Rebound Landers, and he'll get it to go. Landers with the second chance points. 85-74 with 2:20 left in the half. Here's Jones. Pass off to Sean. Back to Brown. They're looking for Fisher. They give it back to Jones. Yes, sir. What? They just told Toby for you to get a charge, he has to be up already. The refs told Toby Billups for him to get a charge, Jones needed to be in the air already. He's saying you weren't up. Excuse me. So he's saying you weren't even up. I digress. As my partner would say, we digress. They're saying that Toby Billups jumped. Ten-point difference here. Red Wolves still in the lead, 85-75. With 2:06 left in the second half. Jones at the free throw line, attempting his second shot. It will not go. Rebound, Henry. Here's Johnson trying to protect the ball. Johnson, he's got to slow it down. Landers over to Watson. Robinson going for the cut. Miscommunication on the side of the Red Wolves. 1:53 left. Arel Jones. It's either Arel or Ariel, one of the two. Well, here's Shaw. They're calling him Rel here in the gym, so we're going to go with Arel. Jones, guarded by Landers. Inside to Brown. Over to Fisher for three. Blocked by Henry. Johnson slowing down the tempo. 1:25 here in the second. Mikey going in, and it's a foul. That one's going to be on Reinhardt. It's going to be 2 at the charity stripe for Johnson. I'm pretty sure they're mocking me now. Johnson's first free throw will go. What he said. Johnson's second one will go. I mean, they're saying his name. He's not wrong. Here's Shaw. Great work from Watson. What? Welcome back to the Sports Network. Shaw drops 2 of his free throws. So now score 87-76 with 1:10 left in the second half. Henry to inbound to Johnson. It's a full court press from Reinhardt. Eagles trying to get the lead back to where they need it to be. Johnson finds Henry. Henry gets the foul call. A minute left here in Reinhardt, Georgia. Reinhardt down by 11. Out of bounds on Reinhardt with 55 seconds left. Bishop Smith giving the thumbs up. And with that, we got a timeout. Don't go anywhere. Your final minutes of this game will come in just a moment. You're watching the IUE Sports Network. Welcome back to the IUE Sports Network. 55.8 left in the second half. It's a 87-76 your score. Trent outside. Shaw with the inbound. Somehow Reinhardt gets it. And they get the 2. Well, 87-78, 46.7 left. Another timeout called. Give me a second. I'll run down some stats for you, ladies and gentlemen. As you hear the crowd here in Reinhardt. Again, I believe it's the women's basketball team of Reinhardt or the women's volleyball team of Reinhardt. Very vocal in this one. Looking at some individual stats. Toby Billups, 19. Cole Henry, 16. Mikey Johnson with 15. And Jeremiah Landers with 12. That's 4 players in double digits. Oh, my gosh. But A.J. Shaw with 21. Fisher with 21. And Ariel Jones with 12. Those are your leading scorers. And then, of course, team comparisons. 29 of 54 of the Red Wolves from field goal percentage. And then they're shooting for 53.7 on the side of Reinhardt. 25 of 58. Looking at the threes, 7 of 17 are the Red Wolves, 4 of 19 are Reinhardt. And then, of course, looking at the charity stripe, Reinhardt, they're 24 of 32, shooting for 75%. IU East is 19 of 26. Looking at turnover, 16 on the side of the Red Wolves, 14 on the side of Reinhardt. And then, of course, the rebound game, 35 on the side of IU East, 29 on the side of Reinhardt. We're getting back to the action. 47.3 left in this one. Johnson to inbound, full court press from Reinhardt. Eagles looking to get another one on the board. Here's Landers. Over to Johnson, spin move. They're going to foul. They're going to send Cole Henry to the line for 2.
First one for Henry does not fall. Second one for Henry. Gets it to go. 88-78, 10-point lead for the Red Wolves. 42.9. Block out. Jones gets let free. Jones calling some action. This one's a play for Fisher. Guarded by Dwayne Robinson. Over to Shaw. Guarded by Landers. Shaw trying to get a three. He'll work inside. He finds Fisher again. Go back up. Blocked by Watson. Blocked by Watson. 19 seconds left. Low for three. Won't go. Fisher trying to inbound. He'll reload. No, to Jones. He's going to drive it inside for two with 7.8 left. They're down by 8. Is Reinhardt with 7 seconds left. With that, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout of our own. When we come back, the final seconds of this one. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the IUE Sports Network. Welcome back to the IUE Sports Network. 7 seconds left. It's the football player Landers inbound. Here's Landers right back with it. What the? Oh, I thought it was going to be an alley-oop, but it won't. And that's how this one ends. Reinhardt loses by 8. That is a win on the road, the first road game win for the Red Wolves. And with that, your first road game broadcast for 10-plus years, broadcasted by the one and only me, Nakori Hogue. And that's going to be all here on the IUE Sports Network.